guys, it's Tiara. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited because today I'm going to be filming my almost full face of Colourpop products video, and if you watched my previous video you would know that I did a Colourpop haul, and today I'm going to be using some of the products that I mentioned in that video. And as you can tell, I've got the purple theme going on. Purple is my favorite color other than grey and white and very nude peach and pink, but that's I digress. Because today I'm gonna be using this eyeshadow palette, so I'm really just embodying the purple theme right now. But before we jump right into it, be sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified as to when I upload a brand new video. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump right into this tutorial slash like makeup try on. I've already prepped my skin and I've used my own primer, so I did not use a Colourpop primer simply because I did not manage to get a hold of the Pretty Fresh primer. It was out of stock, so today I used the Tatcha primer, and I'm gonna show you the eyeshadow look that I want to recreate. So this is the look that I'm going for. It's this really nice purple. It looks like a halo eye, and this is inside this inspo photo. They also have like the model or this artist is actually using freckles, or I don't know whether it's her natural freckles or she drew them on, but it's perfect because I do have the Colourpop freckle pen that I can use, and she has like very like glowy, glossy complexion. I don't think I can replicate the glossy complexion, but I can try and replicate the glossy lip. So that's my target and my vision or my inspo for today. So thank you Colourpop, and this person is called @ohmels, @OHHMELS. And she is based in Amsterdam. Wow, her eyeshadow looks are like freaking nice. Wow. Okay, y'all can go and check her out. Okay, so yeah, my inspiration for today is by @ohmels on Instagram. I'm gonna start on my brows. So I actually have the Colourpop brow pomade in the shade Taupe. This is not new. This is something that I've already used before and that I've already tried and I really like and I recommend. And guys, it's 10 o'clock, so I didn't even bother to iron my hijab. I'm sorry. For concealer, I'm going to be using this new concealer by Colourpop. This is called the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and I got it in the shade Light 50W. Wow, it's been a long time since I last carved out my brows because I haven't been wearing much makeup. I'm going to be using the concealer to prime my eyelids. Use this brush. Now it's time for the fun part, the eyeshadow. So it's called the It's My Pleasure Pressed Powder Palette. These are the colors that are in the palette. They are all like super purple. Duh. I'm going to be starting with this shade called Kitten Fish, and it's this light lilac color, kind of similar to the color of my hijab. I'm taking that on a blending brush and I'm just going to quickly buff this into my crease. The eyeshadow itself has quite a fair bit of kickback. It's quite powdery, but it is blending very nicely. So with this, I'm just going to put it into my crease from inner corner to outer corner. This is what the eyeshadow looks like right now. I think it's blending in very nicely. Now I'm going to move on to another shade. I'm going to be taking the shade Fan Fiction, which is this also another matte shade, but it's like kind of a pinky purpley color. So I'm just going to use the same brush I used just now, and I'm going to apply that the same way I did the first shade called Kitten Fish. So I'm gonna kind of concentrate it on the outer part of my eye, and then with whatever that's left, I'm gonna push it in. And then I'm going to take a bit more and I'm gonna start building the inner and outer corner of the eye to create the halo eye look. I used to do like halo eyes every single day to work last time, not now. Yeah, I was obsessed with halo eyes at one moment in time. I wore it every day to work and I have no regrets. Okay, now I'm going to be taking a slightly denser blending brush, if I have one here. Oh, I don't. Okay, you know what, I'm going to take this brush. The best is to use like a denser or shorter blending brush, but because I don't have one with me right now because I only keep a very select few of brushes on my vanity due to the fact that I don't wear that much makeup anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and darken the outer corner and bring out more purple tones by using this shade called Chick Lit. So this is not a matte shade. It's a... oh, I just dug my nails into it. It's a purpley... it's a metallic purple shade. So yeah, it's not a matte shade, but I really need this purple. I need to feature it so that it ties the look together. So I'm just going to be using this flat shader brush. I know it's not the correct brush, but I'm just working with what I have. I'm just going to start wiggling this color at the inner and outer corner of my eye. Taking the first blending brush that we used earlier, I'm just going to run it through the crease and just to kind of mesh everything together. I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade Mr. Sandman. No, sorry, Sleeper. This is the matte, like very dark burgundy brown shade with purple undertones, and I'm gonna just slightly use that to deepen the inner and outer corner even more. It will be better if you have other brushes, but because I'm very lazy to take another brush, I'm just going to use the same brush. But essentially, this is just a shade that I will just do this. I'll just concentrate it on the outer and the inner corners, and I'll just do a circular motion. I'm not going to bring it in, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to do this. So I've done the outer corner, now I'm going to do the same to the inner corner. When you're happy with how that looks like, now comes the fun part, which is the glitter. So in every halo eye, my favorite part is when I get to apply the glitter. So for today, I'm gonna be trying to apply they have a few glitters actually. There's this shade called Earth Shine. Let me just show you how it looks like. This is the shade Earth Shine. Yeah, this is called Do or Do. Earth Shine, Do or Do, and Mr. Sandman. Off the bat, I think Earth Shine would be the best one, but I may mix in Mr. Sandman as well. So using my fingers, I'm just going to take the shade Earth Shine and I'm going to just concentrate it on the center of the lid. Okay, the glitter is not like how I envision it to be. I thought it will be more like iridescent, and yeah, I find that this is a little bit chunky. It still works, but it's not as like galaxical. It's not as galaxy like as I was expecting. I'm gonna try to put on a little bit of Mr. Sandman and see what happens. See if I get that glitter vibe that I was after. Oh my god, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Sandcastle highlighter and see if this will take it up 5 notches. Oh yes, yes, yes. This is so much better. Yeah, so a bit the glitter in this palette is not as like iridescent as I would like it to be for a halo eye for this caliber. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna touch up a little bit of the dark purple in the inner and the outer corners again, just to amplify, because some of that might have gone away when we applied the glitter. Oh my god guys, you know what? I remembered the diamond bomb. Okay, cheating again because I remembered that Fenty Beauty's diamond bomb is literal glitter, so I'm gonna apply it on the lid. Okay. Is there a difference? Got right. Okay, I like it. Just gonna... I'll be taking a makeup wipe just to clean up the under eye area. I'm just gonna jump into the complexion or the face products. So I'm gonna finally be using... Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Where's the thing? I'm gonna be finally using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. Oh my god. It was a moment. Like, I had to stop myself from using this foundation before this video because I was just so excited, but it's okay guys, I managed to control myself. I'm in the shade, or I got the shade Light 70W, and I think it matches me quite okay. So I'm just gonna take like 1.5 pumps, and I'm gonna be taking, I think this is my Rivet Artistry blush sponge, and I'm going to apply it on my skin. I'm gonna dot it on my skin with my fingers first and blend out. This foundation has been highly raved about by all of the YouTubers like Kathleen Lights and everyone. So I have high hopes. The sad thing is I cannot wear this to go out anywhere because it's at night and I'm not going out. I'm literally gonna take out my makeup lah after this. So this is how the foundation looks like, and again I use 1.5 pumps. From the screen you can tell that it's not very, but it gives a luminous glow to the skin. Yeah, it gives a very nice finish to the skin. It's like a satin finish. Now let's go forth and apply the concealer. So I'm gonna be using the same concealer that I applied to carve my brows. I'm gonna be doing one at a time because this is my first time using this concealer and I'm not sure how fast or slow it dries. Oh my god, the concealer looks so good. Wow, okay. I'm a fan. Now I'm going to set my under eye area. I don't have a Colourpop powder, so I'm going to be using my Hourglass one. But I've actually tried their Colourpop loose powder and I really enjoy it. For the price that you pay, you're getting quite a fair bit of product, and on top of that, it's actually a good one. Like, it really sets very nicely. The powder itself is really finely milled. So yeah, I actually recommend that that loose powder. I also wanted to get their face powder, but they were out of face powder, so I'm just gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury face powder. Now I'll just finish up the rest of the face. I don't have any bronzers because the bronzer that I wanted to buy a bronzer, but again it was out of stock. So this is one of the Colourpop face palettes that I own. This is the Femme Rosa Karuchi, sorry I'm butchering the name, X Colourpop. And one of my Instagram friends, Perrine, I think she gave this to me. So thank you Perrine, I still keep it. So this is just a face palette that comes with a blush, a bronzer and a highlighter. So I'm gonna be using the bronzer. And don't laugh at me, I don't have a bronzer brush because again I don't. Okay guys, can you tell that I wasn't prepared for this? Anyway, I'm just gonna be using this brush from 13 Rushes. This is not the right brush, but yeah, you make do with what you have, right? And don't worry, because as much as I'm using a dense brush to apply this, I'll just blend it out with my blush later. Now moving on to blush, I'm gonna be using my blush from the Femme Rosa palette again. And I'm just gonna apply it onto the cheeks. For me, I like to apply my blush quite close to my nose. I like that look, and I also apply a bit of blush over my nose because that's the kind of look that I like to go for. For highlight, I'm gonna be using a shade from my In-Nude-Endo palette from Colourpop. And this is a palette that I usually use for my clients, so I recently just spritzed it down before I went to a makeup job. And yeah, so that's what you have to do now, right? I'm gonna be taking the shade Fine Line and On Tempo, and I'm going to be applying it Fine Line, and I'm gonna these two shades, I'm gonna mix it together, and then I'm gonna put it on the highest points of my cheeks. Like I said, I cannot like replicate the picture because she literally has, I think she literally has like gloss on her face, and I not that kind. So I'm just gonna make do. I'm gonna draw a very thin line of eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using a Carya Cosmetics black eyeliner because I just didn't see, or I couldn't justify buying a eyeliner from Colourpop because I know that I have a lot of eyeliners waiting for me to use, so I'm just gonna use whatever I have. So I'm not gonna create a line or anything because in the picture she just has like lashes, but I don't feel comfortable with just applying lashes straight, so I'm just going to do a bit of liner and then I'm going to put on mascara and lashes. For the bottom lash line, I'm going to just replicate what we did at the top. So I'm just going to put the first shade, which is Kitten Fish, and then I'm going to be putting Fan Fiction and then Chic Lit, and I'm just going to buff it on the lower lash line. Actually, on second thought, I'm applying just the shade Kitten Fish, and I actually really like how it looks like already. I'll just darken it a little bit and then call it a day. For the inner eye corners, I think I'm going to be taking the shade Earth Shine, and I'm just going to put it in the inner eye corners. For my bottom liner, you know, my waterline, I'm not going to be using anything from Colourpop. This is from Laura Mercier. This is just the Caviar stick in the shade Moonlight. Now onto mascara. I'm just going to be using my Heroine Make Mascara because similarly, again, like there were a lot of things that were actually out of stock in Colourpop at that time. So like their new stuff were not available, so I had no choice. So I'm just going to quickly put on my mascara, and then I'm going to put on my lashes. The lashes I'm going to be using today is these new ones that I got from in the last Sephora sale, and it's called the Ardell Naked Lashes, and it's in the style 422. So this is what the lashes look like. It's really fluttery, just like how the inspo picture is like. So I'm gonna quickly do that and I'll be right back. So now that that's done, I'm gonna do the lips, but before that, I want to apply some highlight to my Cupid's bow. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna be using the Luxe Velvet lipstick in the shade Room Service. I don't know if this might work, but I'm just gonna try. So it's this like brown color, like peachy brown color. Very reminiscent of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Okay, I think that's not so bad. The pigmentation is not as like gao as their Ultra Matte Liquid lipsticks last time. So it feels very pretty comfortable. I didn't get a gloss because I don't use glosses, so I'm just gonna be using a gloss that I already own. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Sweet Mouth. So I'm just going to slap this on my lips, just like the inspo peak. Ooh, I actually like this gloss. I may have put too much, oops. Now on to the fun part, which is the freckles. So I'm gonna be using the Colourpop Freckle pen in the shade Soft Brown. And oh my god, can't wait, really excited. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do the freckles now. Hopefully y'all can see. Okay, I'm gonna start like right here. And then I'm gonna start blending out. You may not be able to see because I got it in the shade Soft Brown. Oh my god, I love it. On camera it looks freaking legit. It kind of reminds me of a lip stain, so it kind of dries very translucent-y. I'm just gonna apply it on my nose. And seriously guys, I'm just like drawing dots everywhere, not really thinking much about the placement. I'm just dotting away. So after I've kind of made the dots, I just tap it in with my fingers so that it doesn't like dry too dark. Okay, I think I got a bit heavy. I got a little bit heavy-handed and carried away in this side, but this side looks wow. So this is why I actually put quite a fair bit of blush in on my nose, because I really feel that like when you want to do like a freckled look, then you have like this kind of like rosy nose. It really looks very nice. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop. But what do y'all think? I know, okay, I know this side I just like started doing that, but I think this side looks quite acceptable. I really like how it looks like. This is my first time using a freckle pen like this, and for $8 USD, I think it's a pretty sweet deal. And my recommendation is, if you get this pen, like just go straight on, like on the tip, like don't kind of go on the side, because that's what happened here. So that's why it looks, the freckles look much bigger on this side and not as cute as this side. Alright guys, so this is the finished makeup look and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, can I just say that I'm obsessed with this vibe right now? Like, I have the lights, my jumper is purple, my hijab is purple, my eyeshadow is purple. I'm like living for this whole setup. But anyway, that's besides the point. I really had a lot of fun trying out all of this makeup today, and I really like the eyeshadow look that I created. It's been so long since I last did this kind of like colorful, not neutral eyeshadow look, and I really forgot how much fun it is to just play and experiment with makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I thought I'd also share with you guys some of my thoughts on the products from Colourpop that I tried today. My favorite ones are the Freckle pen, of course. As you can see, I went a little bit ham on this side. And the foundation. I really like how the foundation feels on my skin. I like how it blended out so easily and so seamlessly, and the coverage is actually like I would say that it's slightly of a medium to full coverage if you layer it up. I just love everything about this eyeshadow look, or I just love everything about this look. I like the lip color, which is the Luxe liquid lipstick. It's very comfortable and it has a very moussey texture. Of course, I put a Fenty Beauty gloss on top of it, and honestly guys, even though I hate gloss, I feel like maybe I should wear gloss more often because I really like how I've been able to cry because it's so nice. I like this whole vibe. Do you think that it's so extra if I were to go out on a weekend like this? Yes, right? It's 11:07 and I'm kind of like, oh, can I not wash my face right now? Can I go somewhere? Alright, so enough rambling. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. As usual, you can always feel free to leave comments in the comment section down below if you have any questions, because I would love to read them and connect with you guys. Do follow me on Instagram for more regular updates on my IG stories and my Instagram feed if you are interested. I will leave everything in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you in my next video inshallah.